afternoon, Beeville. This is Cindy Clark from PAC-B TV, and I am here again today with Kelly Davenport. Kelly, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me again.
Kelly has been involved in the community with Bowling for Autism, and she has been with us a couple of times before, and now she's going to tell us about this year's events and what's going on, when it's going on, progress you've made with your organization over the past year since we last spoke. So why don't you just start and you tell us what's going on and when?
All right. So for those who are still unfamiliar with Bowling for Autism, it's an organization I started in honor of my brother who's on the spectrum. We've always been very close, and it's something that was very important to me to get acceptance out there and cut down on some of the stereotypical and ignorance that people do have. And I combined that with something that he really enjoys, which is bowling, and who doesn't like, you know, hitting those pins now and then. So I wanted to give back to the community, and that was a way that kind of let me do that. So this year, jumping back from 2012, this year is the 14th annual Pennsylvania year, and it's the third one for Central New York. So it's still my growing baby, as I call it in New York, but it's gotten a lot of attention. We've helped several organizations. I try to keep it all local funds because you're looking at the guys that don't necessarily get funding from like the state or federal, or they're not always known to people. So I want to help the little guys out, so to speak, and just my way to give back and support autism awareness at the same time. So that's just a little background there.
Well, now, this year, you're doing another one now. Is this going to be at the Sports Bowl again? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Well, why don't you tell us about that?
All right. So we're still getting the flyers out, but you'll start to see these colorful flyers around town. The event is on Saturday, April 26th from 1 to 5 p.m. at Beeville Sports Bowl. That's on East Genesee Street, behind where Sal's and Ace Hardware and all that in that plaza. We are going to have live music from the Guyan Band. And we are also going to have essay imagery, taking pictures throughout the event and everything. This year's recipient for New York is Bray Hope Farm. They are a nonprofit in Phoenix area that supports like therapeutic relationships between people and animals. They accept the general public, but they also work with a lot of special needs groups. They have miniature donkeys, miniature goats, and you have the chance to interact with the animals, play with them. You can feed them sometimes. You can brush them and like learn how to do that, and it's just being in that presence. I've been there a few times myself. It's like so calming, and it just really helps. And you see the bond between them all, and they'll just play around, and so it's a good group. So we're helping them with general costs, but one of their focuses this year is to expand on their wheelchair accessible pathway. They have a yard that goes to it, and you're able to get people in there, but they want to make it like more paved and everything. So all of our donation for them this year will go towards helping get that improved.
Oh, that's a good idea. Now, where is that in Phoenix?
It's
I never heard of it. I don't think so.
Yeah, it's off Bancroft Road. You go towards, as if you're going to like Fulton, and then cut over through 57. This is pretty much straight shot from Beeville.
Oh, okay.
It's only about 15 minutes from here, which isn't
Okay.
bad. So they have a little donkey on their on their barn and stuff.
Now, what time does the event start? The bowling event start?
It's at 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay.
Tickets are $25 a person. It goes for 2 hours of bowling. Includes your shoes. Of course, if you have your own bowling shoes, you're welcome to bring those. And you also get a $5 food voucher. And we also have a raffle that's going on, so everything that comes in goes right back out into the community.
Well, you have basket raffles?
Yes.
Now, people in the community, businesses, individuals, they can donate a basket. Now, how would they would go, say if somebody wanted to put up a basket for you, you know, and just for the cause, do they contact you, or how do they arrange to get it to you, or whatever?
They can send us a message on the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/bowlingforautism. They can also email me at bowlingforautismorg@gmail.com, or they can give me a call or text at 315-708-8810. I just ask that if you do have to leave a message that you say like who you are, or if you represent an organization or anything, and just say, hey, I want to help Bowling for Autism, unless we arrange, and I can either find a way to pick it up or meet them somewhere, or if they plan on coming to the event, they can bring it that day. whatever's easier, but we can definitely make arrangements.
Okay,
for people.
all right. Well, now, are there have you had a lot of donations with baskets from local organizations already, or?
We have a mixture of sponsorships and baskets so far. I have a list. We are still looking for sponsors and raffle donations, but I have my list here of so far that I would love to thank for all the support so far. And what's really exciting too is that each year with New York, we're starting to get our regulars, but we're also getting new people each year. So this year we have a nice mix of those coming back and just like a few more new ones. So it's really awesome to see it growing like this. But so far we have donors from the Baldwinsville Volunteer Fire Company, the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. Is it Haran Companies?
Yeah, Haran.
Okay, I want to make sure I'm saying it right. Haran Companies, Inc. The RFH's Hideaway, the Baldwinsville Rotary, Del Lago Casino, Atlantic Seafood, the Female Charitable Society, Lou's Car Care, the Baldwinsville Volunteer Center, JP's Tavern, Friends of Beaver Lake Nature Center, the Syracuse Mets, Aaron's Angels of CNY, Scott Northrup from State Farm, Jerome Fire Equipment, the Everson Museum of Art, Grow Wealth Partners, the Landmark Theater, Doughboys, and Coca-Cola Beverages Northeast.
Well, you've been busy, haven't you? Now, do you say a lot of those are repeaters, huh?
Some of them.
Yeah, well, that's good.
This year
and more every year when they hear about it. Yeah.
This year is kind of like a mid-year sort of, well, kind of ish, because a lot of them are a lot new. We have more new people than older ones, is what I meant to say.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But it's nice to see that we have a mix of returnees.
And hopefully that's how it'll be from now on. Now, I presume that this is something that you're going to do every year?
I plan on it.
Okay. Now, you started, what, in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Initially with this?
Back in 2012.
Okay, and then you moved up here? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I've been in New York since 2016, but I was kind of backing around in different jobs and stuff. And when I got to Baldwinsville, I got a little more settled. Met my husband and, my kids and everything. So once we got a little more settled here, I was like, you know what, wait, we have our own bowling alley right back here. And let me see if I can, follow that dream and expand Bowling for Autism. And spoke to Gary at Beeville Sports Bowl, and here we are 3 years later. Still doing it, so.
I know I went down one year and got some pictures and saw your brother dancing. And I think it was your husband's in the band, right?
Yes, he is,
Yeah. And they're good. They're really good. And they play kind of music that I like to hear.
Classic
but it was
rock
fun.
and
You
stuff.
had, there were a lot of people there, a lot of bowling going on. It was pretty much a full house that day.
Yeah.
That was fun. It really is. If you want to have a good time, listen to good music, you like to bowl, go on down, and it's a real good cause too. It's an excellent cause, and it's a lot of fun. It really truly is.
Yeah,
but I'm real happy for you that you've been so successful in this area. And because it is a good cause, because a lot of times people don't understand. We all, I think, know of someone or a family member of someone that's on the spectrum, and you're right, it's a lot of misunderstanding with people, and to publicize more the need for everybody to be included and help them out, to try to lead them in the right direction, to do things that they like, because you say your brother loves to bowl. So, you get everybody out to have a good time and enjoy, all for the right reasons.
Yeah. And it doesn't even matter if it's the time of the event or a different time of the year. Whenever I'm out with him, he's like, this is my sister. She runs Bowling for Autism for me. Like, he's always bringing it up.
Oh,
It's
he's
really
so
cool.
proud of you. Isn't that nice, though? That's nice. That's nice.
And there's, he has this cute little catchphrase. He goes, I'm a man a lot. He go to my husband. He's like, hey, Chuck, I'm a man. So ironically enough, Chuck was like, there's actually a song about that. So the band actually started playing I'm a Man.
That's a great song, too.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Every year we're like, he's like, hey, Sean, here's your song.
Yeah.
Like,
now,
it's
who
just
plays
this cool
that song?
tradition now.
Spencer. Yeah, that's it.
don't
Spencer
remember.
Davis. Spencer. Thanks, Chuck.
It was something really cool that, like, I didn't even ask Chuck to be part of it. He just knew it was important to me and offered, like, hey, I play the music. Like, we can do this for you. And they've been there every year at Pennsylvania and New York events. So it's really cool that
I think
they want
that's
to do
great.
that. And now he's like, hey, here's something to honor my brother-in-law,
So if you want it, why don't you give us the dates again?
Okay.
And then the contact information once more, in case people want to contribute, okay? So you give your website and your phone number, and throw the dates out there again and the times,
Okay.
just to end it off, okay?
All right, sounds good. All right, so the third annual Bowling for Autism CNY will be on Saturday, almost in August, sorry, April 26th, not
Wishful
August.
thinking.
April 26th from 1 to 5 p.m. at Beeville Sports Bowl. Tickets are $25 a person. It includes 2 hours of bowling, your shoes, and a $5 food voucher. There's going to be music from the Guyan Band, and SA Imagery will be there taking pictures throughout the day. We are also going to be doing a raffle basket, which is $5 an arm length. And let me tell you, my brother's 6'7". We do his arm, so you get a lot of tickets for your money there. It's very popular. Anybody is welcome to donate baskets or gift certificates, handmade items, whatever, businesses, organizations, individuals, however you want to do it. We're also going to be selling these bracelets that you see on display there.
You've got your arm full of them too,
Yeah, I
haven't
have
you? Yeah.
2 of them that I always wear.
Yeah.
Available in different colors. We got our brand new set because each event we bring them to, we end up running out, and so we have those. We're also going to have t-shirts for sale. It'll basically be a pre-order t-shirt, but then they'll be able to see the designs, and then we'll just do bulk order. And we are, as always, still accepting any sponsorships, any raffle donations up until the day before the event. You can just reach us out at Bowling for Autism. It's on Facebook at facebook.com/bowlingforautism. You can also email me, bowlingforautismorg@gmail.com. That's BOWLINGFORAUTISMORG@gmail.com. I just figured I would spell that out because sometimes there's confusion with they forget the org or they add an S or something.
You want to make it easy.
And you can also reach me at 315-708-8810. I just ask that mention who you are and that you want to make a donation to Bowling for Autism, and we can make arrangements from there on how to get those. And if you want to mail any donations in, it's Bowling for Autism, C/O Kelly Davenport, and it's P.O. Box 313, Baldwinsville, New York, 13027. But I want to thank everybody so far who has donated and continues to support us, and PAC-B for having us once again.
Absolutely. That's what we're here for. Well, thank you for taking the time to come in. I appreciate it. I wish you the best of luck for this very, very good event.
Thank you so much. Hope to see everybody there.